Today we're taking my Savi's lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge and giving it an upgrade. Oh my god, this pommel cap looks so good! These sabers come with the essentials, the hilt, blade, and Kyber crystal. But did you know there are hidden accessories throughout the park to truly personalize your saber?
I just have to have them all. Let's get the white one, the green one, the yellow one, ooh, purple.
Stick around as we explore how to take this saber to the next level and make it truly stand out. I love that these lightsabers come with a bag already, but honestly, they're pretty plain and they get worn really easily. So I've had this one for a bit, but I don't use it often. And as you can see, it's already getting like little frays on it, a tear. So I think this is gonna be my first upgrade. So let's go ahead and head over to Doc Ondar's and see what he has. All right, Doc said there are some bags over here and I actually see them right in the corner. These things are really nice. Huge upgrade from what you get from the experience. They're a great neutral color, which I really like because you could use these if you're doing a light side or dark side bound. They're a lot heavier duty, like I can tell this isn't gonna fall apart. Magnetic snaps, I love that. And they're very in-world. We actually have some Arabesh writing on there, some pockets, because pockets are always a necessity to store some extra stuff. I really like this greebly here too, and a pad on the strap, which will make it a lot more comfortable than this thing to lug around. I think we're definitely gonna have to pick one up. I found some goodies over here in so many different colors. I want them all. These are Kyber crystals. So when you build your Savi saber, you get to pick one color. I went with red because the dark side was calling me. But what's really cool about the Savi sabers is you can interchange the crystals and have virtually any color lightsaber that you want, which is amazing. And if you happen to get any of the Holocrons, these work with those as well and have different character voice lines. They're kind of a blind box, so you don't know who you're gonna get, which is half the fun. Oh, and if you didn't know, the blue and red Kyber crystals have some secret variants, and if you want to learn more about that, check out our video above of our rare souvenirs from Galaxy's Edge. Let's go ahead and chat about how to swap out the Kyber crystals and some special ones that you can acquire. So we currently have a red crystal in here, so when you power it on, it's going to be red. But swapping it out is really easy. You just go ahead and pull out the blade, and on the top and bottom here, both of these pieces will unscrew. And once you get them loosened up, these middle brackets will just pop off and expose the crystal. And then you can go ahead and just pop that one out and swap it out for a brand new one. So we're gonna check out the green one. And now with the green Kyber crystal inserted, we get a green lightsaber, which is so cool. I love that you can customize these. And the best part is they're right in the park. Now, the only downside is these crystals are pretty plain. So if you want to kind of liven up your crystal collection, there is a company called Crafted Cores that makes some custom crystals that are really cool. Like this Boba Fett, how awesome is that? And they have tons of different ones. If you like characters, they also have Ahsoka Tano, which is beautiful. And they also have them themed after the sabers. So we have a power and control saber. So they have created a power and control themed Kyber crystal. And this one is one of my favorites. It's the Living Waters that's based off the Living Waters of Mandalore. And it has some beautiful colors. Now, the really awesome thing about these is with the Galaxy's Edge ones, you have one color. So this is red. With the Crafted Cores, there is a chip. So on both sides, you will get a different color. So for instance, on our Mandalore crystal, if you put one side in, you're gonna have green, and on the other side, you're going to have yellow. How cool is that? We really love Crafted Cores because they have some really unique ways to display your crystals, like the Daimo case for the Boba crystal that is in here. And what's really neat is all of their crystals come with display cards that give you a little bit of a lore that is behind the crystal that you're buying and letting you know why it looks how it does and why it shines the colors that it does. And if you want to get your hands on any of these, head over to craftedcores.com and you can save 10% by using our code Falcon.
Now that we have a stylish new case and some cool crystals, let's go ahead and make a couple of cosmetic changes to the outside of the saber at Doc's. As we mentioned earlier, the Savi's lightsaber does come with a blade, but you may want to make a little change to that. There is actually a much longer blade. This is a 36-inch available at Doc's. This is really helpful if you find that the one that it comes with is just too comically short for you, like if you're very tall. Now, on the other side of that, there's a much shorter blade. This one is great for if you are short, like me, and you keep hitting the floor with a lightsaber. Or if you want Shoto sabers, very good for that. And especially if you are planning on doing a dual wielding saber. Now, talking about dual wielding sabers, let me show you guys one of the newest accessories for that here at Doc's. This is a coupler, and it's used to join two hilts together. This is really cool for maybe like your friend has a lightsaber, or you're planning on building a second Savi saber and you want to put them together for dual wielding. This is your guy right here. Now, it's important to know they only have this design in the black and silver. They don't have like a copper or gold or something that might go better with the elemental saber. This one though goes great with the power and control.
Hey guys.
That's quite a lightsaber, young one.
Thank you so much.
Similar to what a young Jedi might use.
Or a Sith.
Very interesting.
Thanks. I'll keep it in there though, don't worry.
Have you pledged your support to the First Order?
I haven't yet.
We're going to assume you misspoke. Keep it moving.
If you really want to draw attention with your lightsaber, you have to stop in the creature stall for some pommels. If you don't know what a pommel is, it is the end of your lightsaber, and they have a ton of cool ones in here that are creature themed. So they have a wooden looking porg that's really cool, a blue kind of see-through crystallized wampa. Maybe Luke chopped his head off, we don't know. A loth cat, which is kind of carved out of bone. This is one of the newer ones, and I think it's one of my favorites. But my favorite is the Ahsoka owl, and I think it just would look really cool with my lightsaber. So let's pop it on and see what it looks like. To get your pommel off, you'll just unscrew it from the bottom. It's super easy. And then once you get that off, you can just set it to the side and get your new one, which will have a cap. You do have to take that off of the bottom. And then you can go ahead and attach this one to the bottom of your Savi's lightsaber.
That's so
I'm already
cool.
loving how this looks. Oh my God. All right, you have to see this, guys. Look how neat.
Whoa.
And then you have a really cool, this fits perfect for the power
That looks
and control.
amazing.
And a really cool pommel. So this will definitely draw some attention. Go like meet Rey and show her your new pommel, because I think she'll get a kick out of it. I love it. We have looked at tons of accessories for our saber already, and we're not even done, which is crazy. We have a great new bag to carry it in, some different blade lengths, Kyber crystals to change the color, and a cool pommel cap of a dope animal. And maybe you don't want to hide this in a bag and you want to have it out for the world to see. That is where this comes in handy, which is our lightsaber belt clip. It hooks onto any belt or the waist of your pants. And as you can see, I did have to take our owl off because we do need this CoverTech clip, which is on the original, and it just pops right into here. And you can have it on display for the world to see and First Order troopers to get really mad at you. But if you do want to have this out on display, we have a really cool accessory here on the side called a scabbard, and I will show you guys how this works. As you can see, there's a D-ring on here, and if we take our blade off of there, you can hook this onto the D-ring attachment down here, which just flips out, which is really neat, and hook this on. And the way this works is we'll need to grab our blade and insert it, and then we can put it in. So let me grab that and I'll show you how it works. With the blade in, all you have to do is insert it into the scabbard and you just let it drop down. And that's all there is to it. What I really like about this is it's a great way to display your new pommel, but it's a great way to carry it if you want to be able to access it easily. You can just pull it right back out and just walk around with it on. You do kind of have to hold it a little, but it's much easier than carrying it in your hand. It frees up a little bit of the weight too because it's here on your belt. And what's really neat is when you turn it on, you can actually see the glow of the saber coming through there. So if you want to walk around and like show your allegiance to the dark or light side, whether you're Sith or Jedi, you can do that. I really like this if you're coming for like photos and you want to be able to quickly grab it, or a lightsaber meetup. It's just really easy to get out and use your saber. If you want to get your hands on one of these, you can head over to nsabers.com and use our affiliate code Falcon and save 7% on one.
Now that you've got your lightsaber all modded up and beautiful, you're back at home. You can't just like stuff it back in the closets and never admire it again. So you have to put it on display, right? And that's where this really cool display stand comes in. It's really heavy and hefty, so it like feels for real. These things here are actually adjustable so that you can have any length of hilt that you want. And it has these plastic things so that your saber won't get damaged when you put it on there, so it's not like on metal. Now, something else that's really cool about this is you can actually attach these adapters, which we have right here. And these are for your cool crystals that we talked about today. How cool is that? And you can fit up to like 11, I think is what it was.
It's an absorbent amount.
It's like an obnoxious amount, exactly. So what's really cool is that you can attach these to the side of it. And this stand plugs into power. You can just plug it into the wall or into like a power bank. And what's gonna be really cool is it lights up, right? So you can see these little lights right here. There's 2 there and 2 on this side. And on the adapter, there's 1 actually on it as well. So when you plug it in, it lights up and everything just looks really beautiful and vibrant. What is one thing that's extra cool about it is that you can pick the color that you want. So if you have like a Sith hilt, you can make it glow red, or you can do yellow, green, blue. This is just a really, really cool way to put something special on display so you can look at it every day and remember the good times. This looks so cool.
It's really neat. What an awesome lightsaber upgrade.
I know.
There's so many accessories here. It's kind of mind-blowing.
It really is.
And so many rare items. If you guys want to see all the rare souvenirs you can get, make sure to come hang out on the video on the side where we show them all to you.
We'll see you guys there. Bye.